Hello there. Y'all all right? Honey, so real quick, I want to talk to y'all about something that is very important to me and should be important to us all, okay? And that is the Crown Act, right? And so for a lot of you, you've never heard of the Crown Act. You don't know what it is. So I want to take this moment and just educate you real quick, okay? You might want to sit down because this might blow your mind, all right? So the Crown Act. The Crown Act is a California law which prohibits discrimination based on hairstyle and hair texture by extending protection for both categories under the FEHA and the California Education Code. It is the first legislation passed at the state level in the United States to prohibit such discrimination. Now, let me give it to you in English, honey, in Tab's words, okay? The Crown Act helps fight against discrimination when it comes to how Black and brown men, women, boys and girls, children wear our hair. I know you're thinking, what do you mean? Honey, what I mean is that there's still states who have laws that can tell us when our hair is professional as Black people, when our hair is not appropriate for school in its natural state. Are you there? You all right? Honey, ain't it crazy that there's still states you can still go to work and have to be sent home because your natural hair, how I normally wear Donna in my Afro, because honey, she just got washed right now, but when I normally have Donna in the Afro, I could be sent home because that is deemed unprofessional. My children could be sent home because they're wearing braids, embracing their culture, could be sent home because it's deemed not appropriate. These laws are still in place. But the Crown Act is trying to make sure we are protected, that we get all of that foolishness out of here, okay? I can remember as early as 5 years old where when I was in kindergarten, I never forget, I always wore my hair, I had real thick, long hair, and I wore two ponytails a lot, braided or plaited, as my mama would say. And I remember that this one particular day I had begged Mama, please, Mama, let me wear my hair loose in the ponytails, so it could be loose. And it looked like two big old pom-poms. But I was so happy that she finally let me wear it loose, And so I rode the bus from home, to school at 5. Yeah, and in the country, that's what we did. And I remember when I got to school, my teacher's assistant, as soon as I walked into the classroom, she said, "You took your hair loose on that school bus." And I said, no, I didn't. My mama let me wear my hair like this. And she said, ain't no way in the world that your mama let you wear your hair loose like that. Now, I was 5, but I remember at 43, I'm about to be 43 years old in a week or two. I remember that like it was yesterday. It hurt my feelings because I felt like I did something wrong. But this is where it really got ugly. When it was nap time, she took it upon herself to plait my hair because she couldn't believe that my mother would let me wear two big Afro puffs that looked like big pom-poms to school because it wasn't appropriate. Now, God rest her soul, Miss Woods was a Black woman, but she had been programmed that wasn't okay, right? As early as 5. Then I remember later in life, as I got older, I remember when I was working one of my first corporate America jobs, and someone who was a very good friend of mine, this is after I had went to college and had did the big chop and had started wearing my hair natural when it had grew out. And I wore my hair very much so like this, but bigger, to work. And she pulled me to the side because she was my manager at the time. And she said, why you wear your hair like that to work? I said, what, I like it. She was like, you need to pull that back in a ponytail or something, honey. That's not professional. And I thought, why? Right? But I believed that. And then I went on to spend the next almost 20 years either wearing my hair pulled back in a professional environment or always wearing it straight. Right? And then as I got to a place of where I was wanting to kind of come out of that, I remember later, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was working in a 9-to-5 job here in California. And I had washed my hair and braided it up and let it loose. So, it was big and wavy and it was, fun. But it was in its natural state. But, I had pressed it so much, it didn't really curl up like this no more, but it got wavy. So, it was real big. But I wore it to work like that. And I remember they had like a legal counsel that was there. And he walked up to me and he said, I don't like that. And I remember my first thought was, I don't care, But with poise and grace, I said to him, well, good thing I didn't wear it for you. But that stuck with me, that children are being told that. Other women are being told that. Other men. I remember Chance had a job interview back in the day when he used to have long dreadlocks. We lived in Greensboro, North Carolina. And my husband had went to this job interview and they was going to pay him $11 an hour. And they told him he could have the job, but he would have to cut his dreadlocks off because they were not professional. They were beautiful locks, right? He wore them pulled back, but they weren't professional. And I think about all these different things that have been taught to us to make us feel less valuable. Because when somebody tells you, honey, that your hair ain't enough, just as it is, they're telling you that you aren't enough. They're trying to take away your value, take away your culture, right? And it's not right. So the Crown Act is so important. Honey, we all must sign the petition. Right? The link is in my bio. We all must sign the petition and get this changed. We have the right to wear our hair however we want to. It grows naturally like this. And nothing is wrong with that. It is our right to be black, to be brown, to be who we are with thick hair that sometimes might be an afro, that sometimes might be naturally tight curl. That is our right. That is who we are. And nothing is wrong with it. So please, y'all, join me. Even share your own stories. For me, it was as early as 5. And for you, maybe the same. But share your stories below. But most importantly, please, please sign the petition for the Crown Act. Let's get these other states, honey, on board. Right? Let's end hair discrimination. It's just that important. All right? Well, that's it. I ain't want to take so much of your time, but it's just so important to me. I mean, the stats are like Dove did recent research that's new that says that 53% of women with children, black women with children, their children experiences hair discrimination while in school that lasts a lifetime inside of them. And guess what? That's true, because I'm about to be 43 and I still remember something that happened to me at 5. Do you understand what that has done? That is something that I still heal from daily, right? Because healing is a journey and we all deserve that. All right. So anywho, let's all get on board. Let's get this petition signed and let us pass the Crown Act everywhere. Okay. Very good. Now y'all go about y'all business and have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.